to talk about the sort of lunacy and waste of money that we have come to expect from local councils. This week we learnt that the City of Melbourne is handing over ratepayers' money to a couple of far-left hate mongers. Yes, French-dwelling feminists Clementine Ford and Catherine Devaney are among the recipients of the council's $2 million COVID-19 art scheme to assist artists and creatives to invest in new works and digital representations of works and performances. So let's have a brief look at the track record of these two artists who are so hysterically out of touch that even the age could not stomach their endless spiral. Clementine Ford's tiresome misandry shtick is as intellectually and morally vacuous as her victim playing. The kill-all-men jokester is always the first to identify as a victim of online hate, despite peddling little else, including repeatedly calling female conservatives and politicians the C word, labelling Scott Morrison a racist stain on humanity, and declaring that any woman who voted for the coalition should feel ashamed. She has even resorted to racial abuse of myself and targeted schoolboys who dared question her toxic brand of identity politics. All that didn't stop the taxpayer-funded ABC from giving her a platform. Last year, the ABC commissioned a 4-part series from the same woman whose antics led to them issuing an official apology after she called Miranda Devine the C word, this time on live television. This week, Clementine Ford tweeted she was absolutely thrilled to be receiving ratepayers' money to help her write a book she was presumably going to write anyway and for which she will receive the sales proceeds. Rather strange use of public money there. The other notable recipient of the ratepayers' money is Catherine Devaney, who was given the flick by Fairfax back in 2010 for her Logies commentary, including an unfunny, callous joke at the expense of a cancer victim, and for hoping that, and I quote, Bindi Irwin gets laid. Bindi was 11 years old at the time. Since then, she has regularly made headlines for unhinged attacks against Anzac Day and veterans. She posted in 2018 that Anzac Day is an effing disgusting and should have gone in the bin decades ago. And she also wrote that the day is a Trojan horse for racism, sexism, toxic masculinity, violence, homophobia and discrimination. Devaney also claimed that fallen World War II veterans were sucked in with the glamour of war and racism under the guise of patriotism. They were uneducated and ignorant, she claimed. It's curious that a woman whose website describes her as widely considered one of the most gifted, versatile and prolific writers in Australia needs public money to do her invaluable work. For the City of Melbourne to give these purveyors of performative hate and hyperbole a grant is akin to an extreme men's rights activist being awarded public money to promote misogyny. The long-suffering ratepayers of Melbourne, and sadly I am one, deserve better. As one Herald Sun reader commented, councils are meant to remove rubbish, not finance it.